Hey, what's up everyone? Rick here again, and welcome back to more Destiny 2. And today I'm wanting to go over some 5 weapons, just some few weapons. I know we have a lot dropping with Season of Arrivals, but these, I feel that Season of Arrivals and all the recent buffs have made them really good, really fun to use, especially for PVE. And a lot of people should already have these as well, so let's get to it. Ultimately, though, I do feel that people would agree that at this point the new drops in Destiny 2 with Season of Arrival have been pretty good, despite not many reload or damage perks, any different combos out there. The new perks themselves have made the new guns really neat, I guess is one way to put it. From the reload all your stowed stuff bow, to the overflow AR, to the hard-hitting pulse rifles, to the pretty broken swords, let's be honest, and then Witherhoard, which is on a tier of its own, to be honest. In that category, that weapon is amazing. But yet I feel that people are possibly overlooking a few different older weapons that Destiny has to offer that are much better for a few different reasons, mostly thanks to a lot of buffs that this season has given it. Some got archetype buffs, some got, I think, artifact mods that may have helped it, and one, I believe, got a catalyst, which I think we all know that one. But while there are probably, more than just 5 old weapons, these are ones that I've been using and actually having a lot of fun with, and they're better before. So in my week of playtime recently, here are the 5 that I think that are worth going back to, especially for PvE, to try out now. So let's get to it. All right, first up, we have recently from Shadowkeep last year, the Premonition, the Moon Pulse Rifle. So high impact pulse rifles got a buff as well, and while Cold Denial may end up being a stronger option for this, I don't think you should be sleeping on high impact. That's been around for a while. I mean, Premonition came out at the beginning of Shadowkeep. It was the dungeon only Moon Pulse Rifle. It hits hard, and I've very much been enjoying the rangefinder variant, especially in Crucible, which can reliably two-burst people. I've been able to have a lot of fun with that for two-bursting from a pulse at any range at that point, actually, with rangefinder. So I do think that it's better than other options like Redrix. And while it's hard to farm, since it only comes from the dungeon or the weekly moon milestones, if you have it, take it out, brush the dust off, have some fun. Next up, Blasphemer from the Altars of Sorrow shotgun. While no one was asking for this, the slug shotguns did get a 30% buff in PvE content. So because I guess no one was using them for any reason, and of course the result of this, kind of awesome. I found the other day that, goofing around with Blasphemer at max swashbuckler stacks on boss specs, I was doing almost 50k, let's just say that, around crits to bosses. So pretty strong, very massive damage that I haven't seen from a slug shotgun before. So slugs usually have been relegated in the Crucible, but now pull them out, have some fun in PvE, do some big damage to it. Then the next one as well is, it's another slug, the Chaperone, which everyone knows and loves. If there's one weapon that really benefited from that buff, it is Chaperone, from that 30% increase. It was designed pretty much as a PvP only weapon, but with these changes, it's now almost a xenophage like boss damage in the right situation. So it's doing great damage now, and if you don't mind giving up your exotic slot, you may genuinely want to consider running Chaperone as some PvE content. I had some fun running around doing just some public events, some new missions and everything else, and just blasting away and doing big damage with this weapon. So it's very fun. Now, this has actually been a classic favorite of mine, Graviton Lance, the exotic pulse rifle. Quite literally probably one of the oldest exotics in Destiny 2, as considering you can get it from the intro story missions at the beginning of the game. Graviton had a brief moment in the Crucible, I believe, but this season has made it way more relevant than it ever has been. It's high impact, which got a buff, and it's always a great gun for mob clearing. And now there's a seasonal artifact mod that lets any pulse rifle, including exotics, which is a key portion of this, stop anti-barrier champions. So you can wreck things with this now. Combine all of those, and I think I've used Graviton more than any other exotic this season. especially when running the contact public events. But the barrier champions especially are very helpful for this, and let's just say I think this is part of my loadout from here on out. Now, lastly, this is number 5, the most recent one. Trinity Ghoul, the exotic bow. Perhaps the biggest, I guess if you want to call it a Cinderella story, of the season with Trinity Ghoul. It went from one of the worst exotics, very cool looking, very fun to use from time to time, but not overall good, to probably one of the best, just with the addition of the Catalyst. The Catalyst now lets its Chain Lightning perk, the Lightning Rod, trigger not only on headshot kills, but any arc damage kill. That includes any kill with a bow, but any grenade or charge melee as well, or even kind of weird random things like finishers. So if you have an arc subclass and are holding the bow or blowing up cursed thralls and, you know, blowing other things too, the Catalyst reduces draw time by 100, which makes it feel much better than it ever did previously, and it's now probably the best mob clearing weapon in the game. All the lightning, I mean, literally, you will run around feeling like Raiden or Thor at this point. It is incredible what this thing does now with that Catalyst. So get it, get the Catalyst, finish the Catalyst, use the bow. Graviton Lance and Trinity Ghoul have probably been my 2 favorites to be using lately. And Trinity Ghoul, thanks to that Catalyst, is phenomenal. So I know it's a short video. That's going to do it. I just wanted to share. These are 5 that a lot of people should already have, or, you know, are working to get at that point. But I think you should dust off, put them on, have some fun, especially with PVE content right now leading into this fall's expansion. I cannot wait. But if there are any other suggestions I should check out, let me know in the comments down below. I'm still trying out some different weapons to kind of see what may have changed going on and everything else. But also, you know, like I said, let me know down in the comments below if you enjoyed today's video or want to see more videos like this of other weapons that you should possibly use or different builds like I've done in the past. Also, let me down in the comments below. Please feel free to also like the video and subscribe for future content. It lets me know that, you know, you want to see more of this and what else I can do. So, oh, also, I know Gnawing Hunger is pretty good, but it's always been good. So don't come at me with that. So no worries. Anyways, that will do it for today's video. I do appreciate you all watching today. And hopefully I will see you in the next time. Stay safe out there and take care. Thank you.